And this one will come down at the 10, taken there and brought right up the middle of the field. Nowhere to go there for Nelson Lacombo. Shotgun here for Siemens. He's going to look over the middle, and that pass incomplete. Here is Siemens now. He's got Chow to his right, and that one near side, and good job there. That play was defended very well, but possibly some good field position here for Alberta. What a kick, though. This is going to come all the way back to Zidell just inside his own 30. Zidell now turns it back up the middle. He'll take it back up to about the 38. On their own 38. 1st and 10 here for Baker, just over a minute into the football game, and he'll hand it off to Ed Elnicki. And Ed Elnicki, why not? Breaks one tackle, finally wrapped up, pick 8 yards on that first down carry. Baker bobbles his snap. Now he's going to try to run the ball on the near side. He's got the first down, and he's got a little bit more. So the Golden Bears to 2 targets on the far right side. This time fakes it. Now he's going to take a look down the field for Nathan Rowe. That's up. Rowe's got it. Nathan Rowe does it again. Time after time, this kid. It's the same play they scored their first touchdown on last week. The bump and go to Nathan Rowe. Now here's Baker. Flings it underneath. That's complete on the far side. Rowe again. And Rowe's going to pick up the first down. So with Elnicki, he'll give it to Ed, and Ed Elnicki right up the gut. Ed Elnicki's going to take it in for the touchdown. Ed Elnicki from 12 yards.
A really good drive for Alberta. You'll see this is just power football. Offensive line wins the battle, and Ed Elnicki finds the hole against a Saskatchewan run defense that has struggled all season long.
Now this will be kicked back. Lacombo will take it just inside his 10. He bobbles it. It's just laying there. Alberta quickly down the field, and they are able to scoop him up.
But they're third in the conference because both Regina and Calgary better through the air.
And the Golden Bears defense, 2nd and 9 now for Siemens in this Huskies offense. He'll be throwing here, just a 3-man rush. Siemens over the middle, that's complete to Baker, and he's probably got just enough. Here's Siemens, this time he'll hand it off to, fakes the handoff to Chow. Flag on the far side of the field. He finds Chad Braun, who's wrapped up at the line of scrimmage for Siemens. And he's going to look over the middle, down the field, and that one misses the intended target. Be getting the ball back. This punt end over end, that's going to come down at the 40. It takes a hop, scooped up there, and now brought right back up the far side. 1st and 10 from his own 41. That's handed off to Ed Elnicki, and Elnicki this time scooped up by a member of that defensive line for the Huskies.
Been for many, many years.
Here's Baker, far side, that's high, and Lacombo watching Nathan Rowe there. And that's a kick that's going to bounce out of bounds. Actually, it stayed in bounds. It looked like it was going to bounce out of bounds, and the Golden Bears get down the field. On CanadaWest.tv, thank you for joining us. And this will be handed off to Chow. He's going to try to cut it back, but a good job there. He was wrapped up immediately by 4 targets to the left here for Stevens. He'll be throwing all the way. 3-man pressure over the middle, and that one incomplete. He was looking for Sam Baker. Now Stenger with another great kick. And that's going to come down to Adam Zidell just inside his own 10, gets 1 block, and then Zidell is wrapped up just inside the 20. There is a, let's see what they can do with this. Here's Baker. He'll hand it off to Elnicki. There's a huge hole for Ed Elnicki. Ed Elnicki's going to come up the near side of the field, a stiff arm, and that'll take him up to the 43. Baker with 3 targets to his right. He's going to pitch it out to Elnicki, and Ed Elnicki's got another first down, and he'll take it back up for about 16 more. And Baker now 1st and 10 from the 53, back into the stomach of Ed Elnicki. He's got another hole, and another first down is Ed Elnicki. 1st and 10 now from the 38. They'll go back to him again, and Elnicki slowly this time waiting to see if a hole opened up. 2nd and 5 here. Baker now flips it out to Elnicki again. He's got a hole again, and another first down for Ed Elnicki. Elnicki off for a breather. Andre Webster into the left of Baker, and Baker gives it to Webster. Webster nowhere to go. That's Tyler Henry swinging back underneath his quarterback. And now Baker, he's going to look to Nathan Rowe. That's complete. Rowe will take it down. Big play defensively here for the Huskies. Baker looks as though he's going to keep it, and Baker's going to plunge ahead. He's got the first down there. Good.
That's whoever steps in as a running back is going to have a veteran line in front of him.
Here's Ed Elnicki. He'll cut it back a couple of times. Ed Elnicki towards the end zone. Here's Baker now. He'll go back to Elnicki again. Ed Elnicki, touchdown, 10th of the season, and the Golden Bears grow the lead to 13. Once again, we don't want to get ahead of ourselves here, but they need to win by 27. to have the tiebreaker against the Huskies this year. As that empty backfield for Siemens, 1st and 10 from his own 25. Three-man rush for Alberta, far side of the field, and that one will be complete, but a good job. Actually, is it going to be incomplete? That ball came loose at the end of the play. The officials are discussing it right now. Golden Bears sideline saying no catch.
They're going to rule it's a catch.
It is Siemens. He's going to keep it. Rolls to his right. Dumps that off to the old Pioch in the shotgun, 1st and 10 from his own 41. And he's going to look on the near side. That's going to be complete once again to Pioch. Siemens directing traffic, sends Braun underneath. Now Siemens looks to his right. He's going to try to escape up the middle, and that pass batted down this season. Stenger with another great kick. He's got to be the best in the conference. This one will come inside the 15. Nowhere to go there, but I mean, Stenger never has an off game. He's got a Baker, 1st and 10 from his own 13. Ilnicki again, and Ilnicki this time is going to try to move the pile a little bit, and he'll pick up about 5 yards as every single player on the field comes into that scrum there. Baker, he'll hand it off to Ilnicki. Ilnicki's got the first down in the first quarter. 3 targets to the right there for Baker. This time he's going to come quickly with Nathan Rowe. Makes one man miss. Then the ball pops loose, and Rowe is able to bring it back. Cool. That one was his best. Here's Baker now. High snap. He's going to bring this in. He's going to roll to his right. Baker, he's got some room to run. He wants to throw it. He's going to keep it now. And Baker will pick up about 2 or 3 yards there. That's twice today. 2nd and 8 now for Baker. He's going to look over the middle, and that's going to be complete for a first down. Going up to get it, Colby Miller. Here we go, Baker. Fakes that handoff to Ilnicki. Now flips it underneath. Great play call there. And Ed Ilnicki's got another first down. He'll take it up inside the Huskies 50. And they'll hand it off to Ilnicki again. He's going to try to go right up the middle. And he's able to spin his way up there for about 4 yards with Henry swinging underneath. Baker now is going to look to his right, and he's going to go to Tyler Henry, and that'll be complete for Tyler Henry. Got about halfway there with that one. Now Baker's going to throw again. Ilnicki in the block. Baker's going to take a look down the field. He was trying to find Colby Miller. Good. The Bears can move the ball. Keep him marching here. Baker is going to look to his left. He's got a ton of time. He's going to take another shot to the end zone, and that one just out of the reaching hands there of Tyler Henry. Arthur. And this kick is up, and it is no good. Would have had the leg, but it is short, or it's just wide right. And now a big hit downfield there. 1st and 10 for the Huskies from their own 20. Siemens is going to swing it underneath, and that one will be complete. And high snap, gets it down, gives it to Baraniak, and he will have enough for the first down.
We'll run through the playoff scenarios in a second here. Just there's a few up for discussion.
And there's a catch by Mitch Hillis, his first of the game. 1st and 10 now for the Huskies offense. First consistent ball movement they've had in the afternoon. Siemens now is going to look down the near sideline, and that's caught by Hillis as he drew in the body contact from Sheppy and managed to kind of cradle that ball into his chest. Here's Siemens. And he'll flip it to Baraniak, who tries to cut it back. Golden Bears defense there trying to slow him down. Group, 3 receivers, trips there on the right. Now he's going to roll out, and they're going to swing it over on the left for a little bit of a screen. Pioch, and a good job there by Alberta defensively. And that kick is up, and it is good just inside the left upright. So
in here for Alberta.
And they'll flip it to Ed Ilnicki. He'll cut it back, and Ilnicki will plunge ahead about 4 yards. 2nd and 6 here. He's got Ed Ilnicki to his left. And he'll fake the handoff to Ilnicki, and he comes over the middle, and that pass incomplete. He was. Oh, and now Arthur's going to move to his right here a little bit, and Arthur will eventually pooch this kick for about 14 yards, not even. Now here's Siemens, 3-man rush from Alberta. Siemens over the middle, and that's complete to Baker. And boy, if he's not tripped up there by Dylan Niedermeyer. Takes the handoff. Siemens in pressure. He's in trouble. Throws it down the field, and that's picked off by Trayvon Walsh. As Trayvon Walsh turns at the last second and picks it off in the end zone. Now here's Baker. Will he look to Tyler Henry again? He is going to take a shot to Tyler Henry. Tyler Henry can't get to this ball, and a flag does fly at midfield.
then they'll throw the flag.
1st and 10 from the 30. Baker gives it to Ed Ilnicki. And Ilnicki, what a push. Get again. Yes, they will. Ilnicki, a quick little stumble. Ooh, that ball popped loose. I think the Huskies have it. I think Ed Ilnicki fumbled that ball just inside the 40. And is the turnover going to go the other way here for Saskatchewan? It is. Siemens. He'll hand this one off to Chow. Chow puts his shoulder down. Golden Bears defense is there to meet him. So it's an empty backfield. 4 targets to the left for Siemens. 3-man pressure from Alberta. Siemens over the middle, and that one right towards 2 receivers from 41 this time. 1 for 1 on the afternoon. The last one just inside the 40. This one just outside the 40. And that one is wide left from Stanger, just his 2nd miss of the year. Golden Bears still up by 10, 14-4. They'll fake the handoff to Ilnicki. Baker's going to roll to his right, and this pass complete, close to a 1st down. Now here's Baker. They need 2 yards. They'll give it to Ed Ilnicki. He'll cut it back, and Ed Ilnicki's going to be short here of the 1st down. Baker lets this fly. Towering kick. That will come down inside the 25. Braun picks it up there, wrapped up immediately, and the Golden Bears will for 125 yards. Now here's Siemens. Siemens, a ton of times, he's going to flip it underneath, and that'll be wrapped up immediately there by Tatinger. Siemens with Baraniak to his left. Now here's an opportunity for the Bears defense. Siemens is able to get away, batted down by Reggie Sheppy as he was. Stanger will kick this away from just inside his own 15. Adam Zidell waiting for it. And Stanger's kick, Zidell can't see it in the sun. It'll bounce down just inside the 40. And Zidell will pick it up there. Now he's going to try to take it over on the far side of the field. There is a flag, so this one's probably going to come back. 3 flags as Zidell brings it back inside the 45. Now here is Baker. It was a no yards and then 2 illegal blocks against Alberta. That's why they're backed up. Here's Ilnicki. And 3 targets to his left. Nathan Rowe, 1-on-1 coverage on the near side of the field against Nelson Lacombo. Now Rowe swings underneath. They'll try to go into that kind of that 3rd level of guys on the cross.
I should mention on that last carry from Ed Ilnicki, he has now broken the single season rushing record for the Golden Bears with 138 yards here today. He's now 1 ahead of Mark Bruce, who set that record back in 1987.
This kick from Baker is a good one. It'll come down to Braun at the 35. Nowhere to go. And
30.
Empty backfield for Siemens. He's going to come over the middle. That's complete to Hillis. Here's Siemens. Going to look to the far right side of the field. And that one complete, but wrapped up quickly over there by himself back there. 3 to the right, 3 to the left for Siemens. 3-man pressure from Alberta. They'll swing it underneath. There is a flag on the play. And this one's going to be close to a 1st down. Maybe 3-man front again here for Alberta. Siemens with 4 targets to his left. And he'll come on the near side of the field. And that one incomplete, in and out of the hands.
Unable to play right now, and Clausen not dressed today. Baraniak's the guy.
This kick out of bounds. Now here they are. They'll fake that handoff to Ilnicki. Baker over the middle, and that one will be complete.
Record of 2,655.
Baker through the air again, and they're going to call a flag here, or drop a flag. 3 of them actually come up. Screen to Ilnicki.
Well, they haven't used him out of the backfield a whole lot yet.
Baker sidesteps some pressure. Now he's going to look over the top. He's got a man wide open. It's Colby Miller. Colby Miller to the 30, 20, 10. Colby Miller's going to take it to the house. No flags on the field. Alberta strikes late.
There's Ilnicki. You see him to the sideline, and everyone gets thinking that's where the ball's going to go. Meanwhile, Colby Miller comes in behind. Nobody near him.
And now this kick, a good one. That'll come down just inside the 5. And brought back up to just outside the 20, so pretty. Siemens underneath to Baraniak, and Baraniak wasn't ready for it. Has the Bears up 21-4. Siemens play action. He's going to look on the near side of the field, and that one, Stanger stands on his own 7. Low snap, scoops it up, and still puts together a terrific kick. This will bounce out, land out. the 44.
I think you're pretty happy with that.
Here's Baker, 4-man pressure. He'll drop it underneath. That's to Nathan Rowe. He's got a ton of room. Rowe's got the first down, and he'll be taken down. First and 10 from the 52. Elnicki will move out to the left. Now here's Baker. He's going to look over the middle to Ed Elnicki, and that's through Ed's hands. Right now by 17. Here's Baker. He's going to look far side. Oh boy, that one almost picked off, and then it...
Yeah, well, hopefully not, but...
Here's Baker again from midfield. He'll heave one down, and that one will fall incomplete. No flags on the field, and that'll do it for the opening half of action here. We are underway in the second half. Not a cloud in the sky at Footfield here on CanadaWest.tv. Andre Webster will pick it up. Here's Webster. Andre Webster getting to the near side of the field. Wrapped up there. Very nice tackle made by Brendan Ernst. To be quite honest with you, it was great to start 125 yards in the first quarter. They'll go back to him here. Here's Elnicki, and once again, not much room there. Now underneath, that'll be complete to Nathan Rowe. Rowe makes one man miss. Okay, what's happened here?
There's no way that Baker was down before that ball came out. I think that's what they're... Peyton Hall, the injured Saskatchewan player, safety number 28.
Pretty solid kick here from Baker. Comes down at the 50. Braun will grab it there, and he's got nowhere to go. He's first and 10 from the 55 here for Siemens. He's going to look downfield, looking for Hillis, and Hillis has that broken up. Good job there by Trayvon Walsh, who are second and 10 from midfield here for Siemens. 3 targets to his right. That's where he's going to look first. This 3-man pressure from Alberta. He escapes it. He's going to try to run for the first down, and he lunges ahead, and I think he might have it. First and 10 now from the Alberta 45. He'll hand this off to Baraniak, and he's got nowhere to go. That ball bobs loose. They don't blow it down. It's picked up by Niedermeyer, and Niedermeyer's going to take it all the way down for the touchdown. Golden Bears defense strikes, and the Bears pull ahead 27-4.
You'll see right here, ball stop, and it is out. That ball is
on the legs of the defender.
Absolutely out. That's a really good call by the officials to leave that, but no one saw it until the last second.
Right now they lead by 24. This kick will come down just inside the end zone. Will be brought back up by Braun. Cuts it back up the middle. Makes a couple of men miss. Braun on the far side of the field now, trying to find some room. And he'll eventually be forced out of bounds. Siemens, empty backfield. Only 3-man pressure. He's going to look post route here near side. That ball up for grabs. And it is broken up. Now here's Siemens. Needs 10, looks downfield's got a man, that's complete to Kopczynski, and Kopczynski will take it up to the 49. So 4 minutes gone, second half. Golden Bears defense with a touchdown, giving their team a 28-4 lead. Now here's Siemens, pressure from Alberta this time, and he gets popped. And he is down, and they've given a flag on Tack Landry. First and 10 now from the 45. Siemens dumps it underneath, and Baraniak. Second and 10 now for Siemens from the Alberta 45. Can the Bears defense, they'll bring more pressure again. This time they might get him. Siemens escapes, now rolls to his left. More pressure coming, and he threw it underneath, defended well. And Stenger from midfield, and that's his worst kick of the day. That one will still bounce down inside the 20.
Well, that's right, and speaking of Hugh O'Neill, I mean, he's punted fairly well for the Eskimos so far.
Here's Ed Elnicki. He's got a hole. Ed Elnicki will take it to the 50. Ed Elnicki, can he bust away? 1 man to beat for Ed Elnicki! And he's going to be forced out of bounds at the 15. But here's Baker. Does he go back to Elnicki? They'll flip it to Elnicki. Cuts it back, and he's able to pick up a couple of yards. He'll take it down inside the 10. He's avenged or something out of the backfield here. Baker makes the look to the end zone, has a man, and that is complete. Touchdown to Tyler Henry, and the Golden Bears are piling on.
Tyler Henry lined up to the wide side of the field, and that's Lumeka. Looks like he's going to head back into the game.
Now this kick will come down at the 30, taken there by Baker.
Played on Team Saskatchewan, their under 18 team a couple years ago. Has seen some action this year, saw some action against the Thunderbirds in Vancouver, but has not thrown a pass yet as a Husky.
Nihus Works from his 30, trying to spark this offense. And that pass complete, but only for about 5 yards.
Well, I just wonder if it's from that hit that he took, if he's a little banged up. He doesn't have his helmet. He's just right near the first down marker.
Now Nyhouse over the middle, and that'll be complete for a first down.
In game situations.
Nyhouse throwing again over the middle, and that's going to be complete. So he's settling in here. Now he's going to take a look to his right, and that one incomplete. Nyhouse will work 2nd and 10 from the 46. 3-man pressure from Alberta. He's going to try to lob one up there. And if that's brought down, that's an impressive catch. It is not. It's incomplete. Bears with a 3-man front. Nyhouse looking over the middle. Now he's going to be pressured. He's going to roll to his right. Tries to lob one downfield, and that will miss the intended target. There's 6 minutes remaining. Third quarter, Alberta up 35-4. Nyhouse pressured here, hands it off. It's a little draw play, and that one still going. And that Nyhouse. Harris again. Harris with a couple of nice cuts. Small guy, but a good burst there. And he'll quickly get that in the hands of Baker. Sam Baker, oh, he got popped as he came across the middle. Big hit there. There's a painful 3 yards for Baker. 2nd and 7 from the Alberta 13. Pressure right up the middle, and Nyhouse gets hammered there. Be a 20-yard field goal for Stenger, and that one is just hammered home. He takes this flip underneath from Baker, and Ilnicki's gonna flip ahead. He's close to another first down. Now here's Baker. He'll send Miller and Henry over to his left. Ilnicki, high snap, and Ilnicki will just hop on this one. 2nd and 13 from their own 41 for Alberta. Once again, Miller and Henry to the left. Baker's gonna look to the left. He'll come over to Henry. Henry had about 8 yards on there, so the Bears remaining in the third quarter. Bears lead 35-7, high snap. Baker will pick this up here. He's still got time to kick it, and he'll let it fly. Pretty good kick considering the situation, and that one will bounce down, and it's there for the taking. Alberta's on top of it. They've got the ball. It's not how you draw it up, but they'll get their hands on it.
Well, good job by Landry.
Now they'll work 1st and 10 from the 33. Here's Ed Ilnicki, and Ilnicki will take it down to about the 27. Golden Bears now 2nd and 5 from the 27. Baker, he'll fake that handoff to Ilnicki. A quick hitter to Tyler Henry. That'll be complete. Tyler Henry trying to work his way down the sidelines. Baker with Ilnicki to his left. Takes a look around. Fakes the handoff again. Tries to come underneath there to Nathan Rowe. Rowe held on to it. Tried to lunge ahead. Here's Baker from the 2. They will give it to Ed Ilnicki, and Ed Ilnicki walks into the end zone. How about a hat trick in his final game at Foot Field? Ed Ilnicki finds the end zone for a 3rd time, and the Golden Bears take a 41-7 lead.
Against Manitoba as well, back in 2003 of 290 yards.
Good tackle downfield on special teams there. Mason Nyhouse in the game, working from the 30. And this ball incomplete, looking for Mitch Hillis.
Not if he is banged up, it can't be that serious.
Final play of the third quarter. Nyhouse over the middle, and that's picked off. Gonna be brought back by Niedermeyer. He's having himself a game. CanadaWest.tv. Alberta starts on the Huskies 40. 1st and 10, up by 35. Now they'll fake that handoff to Ilnicki. Flag flies. Baker's going to roll to his right, and Baker's going to pick up almost 20 yards here on that. Here, Baker. Miller sliding underneath him there. Now Baker's going to look quickly. That's to Tyler Henry. Henry with a couple of nice moves, and Tyler Henry gets back a little bit more than that penalty yardage. It'll be 2nd and 9. 11 on that catch for Henry. 2nd and 9 from the Husky 39 for Baker. Baker throwing again. This time he'll go to Colby Miller. Miller went up for it. Did he hang on to that ball? The Bears will attempt a 41-yard field goal here for Arthur. It will be his long on the season. And Arthur's kick is driven hard, and that one is right down the middle.
Got on track, and defensively, their lack of ability early on to stop the run game was a huge factor.
They'll send it over to Pioch, and 2nd and 6 for the Huskies. Nyhouse with Harris to his left. 2 flags as that pass complete to Mitch Hillis.
A Manitoba team that's been a bit Jekyll and Hyde this season, 1-5 record, but they've caused some challenges for teams.
Now Nyhouse taking a shot down the far side of the field, and Shaden Phillip in coverage, and a late flag. Nyhouse, 3 targets to his right. He's going to try to dump it back over to Harris, and Harris closed on quickly, but a good job to pick up about 3 extra yards. Empty backfield this time for Nyhouse. Pressure coming from Alberta. Flag already flew. Pioch with the reception. He's got the first down. Is that Alberta with the lead? Nyhouse looks over the middle. That's complete to Hillis. Mitch Hillis will be wrapped up from behind, but now they'll hand this off to Harris, and he's wrapped up from behind.
It was too, but you're right. He's done a good job.
Nyhouse now. This will be complete on the near side. You get awkward looking play there at the end of it. Nyhouse. Empty backfield, pressure right down the middle, and that one to the end zone. Complete for the touchdown to Mitch Hillis.
Take advantage of a couple penalties that extended the drive, and Nyhouse seeing lots of pressure there, but he just puts that one right into the hands of Mitch Hillis.
And now he'll drop a little short kick in here, and that one will be controlled at the 25 and taken back up to about the 35 on the
most. At a tough start, but they've really been able to limit Ilnicki since.
Baker is going to take a shot down the field to Tyler Henry. Henry's got it. Tyler Henry hauls it in down to the 30. Baker now 1st and 10 from the Husky 31. Fakes the handoff to Ilnicki, now dumps it underneath. And Ilnicki caught from behind by Thackerdine. 7 yards there. 2nd and 3 now on the Husky 24. Baker with 3 targets to his left. Once again fakes the handoff. Now they're going to try to send one to the end zone to Nathan Rowe. Rowe tried to come back for it from 31. Ben Kobzinski holding. 7.5 minutes to go in the game. Arthur is up, has the leg. And this time, once again, right down the middle. Here's Nyhouse. He'll work from his own 35. Oh, and he found Hillis in traffic. 48-14. Huskies trailing. 1st and 10 from their own 49. Reggie Sheppy. Pressure there, and Chris remains in there to the right of his quarterback, Nyhouse. 3-man pressure. And Nyhouse over the middle, and that'll be complete to Carter Dahl. Nyhouse again. And that one, Tatinger wanted it. Golden Bear 40. Nyhouse, he'll hand it off this time. Flags at the line of scrimmage. Oh, Harris got popped by Shabelo. 34-yard field goal attempt here for Sean Stenger. He's only missed 2 all season. This kick is up, and that one's going to be wide left, so he's missed 2 here today. Stenger has
literally had players on the field helping us shovel because it was coming down so heavily you couldn't even see the yard markers at all. We're trying to help the Bears out a bit.
Now here's Baker. He'll be throwing. Baker is going to dump one underneath to Nathan Rowe. Whoa, what a move by Nathan Rowe, and he's going to bring it up to midfield and go down there. How did he get out of the way of that would-be tackler? 1st and 10. Ed Ilnicki in behind Baker, and they'll give it to Ilnicki, and Ilnicki's got some room this time. He's able to push it up about 4 yards before eventually driven back.
Last week was a game that they could have won. They've been close. They've been in games. Even the UBC game here a few weeks ago, they had an opportunity to win that game.
Baker in trouble here, and he'll be wrapped up. Now Baker's kick spiraling down towards the 30. Picked up there and immediately taken out of bounds with
where they need to be at certain points.
Nyhouse, empty backfield. He's going to come on the near side to his running back, Harris, who's wrapped up and hammered down. Harris to his left, 3 targets on the far side of the field. Nyhouse this time is going to take a shot down the field. He's got Mitch Hillis, and Mitch Hillis is going to take this one in for the touchdown. And the Huskies strike late here on their biggest and most impressive play of the game. And now this kick will be hammered into the end zone. And the people here in attendance are yelling, "Bring it out, Shaden, bring it out." And he won't be able to.
And so now the Bears have put themselves in a situation they have to score.
They need a field goal. 48-23. It's weird in a game being 48-23 saying a team needs a field goal. And that'll be complete. Baker. He'll give this one to Ed Ilnicki. And Ed Ilnicki's going to be short of the first down.
Pressure on them.
And Baker will keep it. And he appeared to have enough. Now here's Baker. He'll hand it off to Ed Ilnicki again. Ilnicki's going to kick this to the outside. Ilnicki's got a first down and a little bit more. Ed Ilnicki's going to run this ball down inside the 40. They'll toss it to him. Ilnicki. And this time he's wrapped up, takes it down inside the 20. Picks Baker here, 2nd and 7 on the 18. We'll fake the handoff to Ilnicki. Baker in trouble. Good job to sidestep it. Now Baker's going to spin his way down inside the 15. 21 yards, Brent Arthur to make it 3 straight here for Arthur in the second half. And that kick is up. And that kick is wide left from 21 yards. Brent Arthur misses the opportunity to give the Golden Bears the tie break against the University of Saskatchewan Huskies. Now they'll hand this off to Harris. He's got nowhere to go. He'll be wrapped up inside the 40. Pick up Nyhouse with Harris. Now moving out to his left. It'll be an empty backfield. 6 receivers for Nyhouse. 3-man pressure. A wobbly throw. Caught by Hillis. Mitch Hillis came underneath that ball. Eventually wrapped up.
Need a miracle.
Here's Harris. He's going to cut it back left. And he will hang on to that ball. It'll be a 45-yarder here for Stenger. He could miss it, and Andre Webster could run it all the way back. It's blocked. Alberta will block it, and it's scooped up there. No time on the clock, and that will end the football game on the Shaden Phillip block. My goodness, did he get up for that?
Yeah, just ridiculous vertical.
Holy smokes.
Yeah.
Golden Bears pick up one of their most impressive victories in years, 49-23, convincing in every aspect of this football game against the Saskatchewan Huskies.